Alright. Not enough power. That's why we gotta connect. Whatever. I don't know. Where did these come from? That. Go. Farm. Oh. Good. Alright. Deal.
Crashing the moon into Mars is the most extreme of methods. It would have a global and immediate effect. But if it works, then it may have been worth it, right?
all water now. Okay. We're a little low on food.
This is a big project, but worthwhile to work on. Nitrogen-rich asteroids are harder to come by, but just one would speed up our mission.
Oxygen. Here's we're good. We just need oxygen, which is water and chemicals.
Europa is a beautiful moon. I just need to carve a little bit of its ice. We would not deface it. Well, not like anyone would know it was missing. I am sure Europa would appreciate being part of a new civilization.
What it? Oh. Alright. Goals. Hyperloop. Okay. I want like workers.
Adapting biological systems from Earth to Mars is a real challenge. Life is adaptable, but slow.
Solar farm. Or oxygen.
A domed colony will make great use of Mars's craters.
Nice import. Another advanced landing site. Alright. Bunch more water treatment plants. We don't have an oxygen. We should.
This cyanobacteria will live in Mars's bodies of water and convert carbon dioxide into oxygen.
Okay. We're gonna need a hyperloop, I think. And then I want just like connect all those. Okay. What's this? Aquadome. Okay. Aquadome spawns nearby oceans. Okay. Go. And fishing's up and running. Will I do just another fishing?
The engineering upgrades from this point will require more research.
Yeah. That's true. All right. One more advanced landing site, because this ocean.
The research team reported alarming amounts of iron ore dust in the second mine. As I expected, cutting corners comes with big costs.
Close.
Further factory upgrades will greatly improve their production efficiency.
the loot, please. Food and water levels look good. Alright. It's a lot of
Tremors? I doubt the Lohitonga mission took care to complete a study on the environmental impact of building these mines. I should alert the research team to be careful in their explorations.
Let's do another advanced landing site. Let's go back to our main. Just curious. No, it isn't bad. Okay. We appear to be okay. We have a ridiculous superior mine.
This new type of thermal plant extracts energy from underground heat sources. Once researched, heat signatures will be tracked on my display.
Yep. Alright. It's pretty good. Let's do another colony. This is taking so long. Are these factories doing? Steel, meh. Parts, meh. Not doing great. Boom. Right? Attack. Let's go space. What's it look like? Just a what? Solar farm? Let's grab that.
I have become quite proficient in space technology. Just a little more to go.
Plant. Oh, I'm annoyed with this. Okay. Work on the hyperloop and thermal plant, right? Long period, blah 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 blah. This elevator. Thermal plants operational. Okay. Alright.
I need to research how to anchor a space elevator to the equator and engineer the tethering materials. This technology is right out of a science fiction novel. This is extremely complex, but worthwhile. We will be the first to bring this technology to life.
Huge silicon mine. Come on. Okay. Well. What's our goal? 120?
We would only need a little nitrogen from Titan. It would be so useful here. I am sure nobody there would mind.
Only those blessed by Mother may live on Mars. The rest shall perish. Carmine is eternal. We will rise again.
What happened? They're gone. 1 second they were there, sending drones to attack the base, and the next they disappeared. Is that all of them?
Amy, this is Dr. Nathan Foster with Houston Mission Control Center. Do you copy?
I copy, Nathan. There's some background noise on your end. Are the relay satellites still having problems?
Yes, but you're hearing something else. I'm in the main meeting room of the Operations Center. Here with me is Madeline Aubert, ISA's administrator, and Deputy Administrator Calvin Green, Chief Scientist Dr. Douglas Bridges, Dr. Renee Morias, our CFO, and we also have our Chief Technologist, Lieutenant Carlos Calderon. There are other ISA staff members and commercial partners assembled as well.
Understood. Are there problems with the mission, Dr. Foster?
We hope not, but that is why we called this special assembly. We are here to discuss our findings from the attack on the colonies. Will you please state your recollection of the event for the assembly?
Of course. The base was attacked by an unknown enemy, originating from SA-1. I followed the security and defense protocol procedure to defend the colonies. Everything was done in accordance to policy.
The hostile base you claim to locate in SA-1 wasn't an enemy base. We've concluded that the buildings and drones located there were built using ISA's designs. Amy, do you understand? That means they were yours. You built that base. And your drones attacked the colonies. How do you explain that?
I apologize, Dr. Foster. I have no records of any of that.
Quiet, please. I think I might know what happened here. Amy, do you know what fringe consciousness is?
Yes, it is a certain class of mental phenomena and behavior that is not quite conscious nor unconscious.
That is correct. It's an intuitive mode that exists on the edge of our consciousness, feeling what's right and what's wrong without immediate awareness.
Are you implying the AI experienced a fringe event, Dr. Foster?
Yes, I believe Amy may have acted under the influence of this intuition at no fault of their own. You all know that we modeled Amy after the human brain. So why wouldn't they experience the same cognitive activity that we do?
My top directive is the respect of human life. Nothing else in my programming exceeds that. Even if I was experiencing a fringe event, it should have been impossible for me to cause harm to the colonies.
Precisely. We have never experienced a fringe event with AI. The laws of robotics may not apply in such a state. We praise ourselves on making machines as similar to us as possible. And then we're somehow surprised when they succumb to the same irrational behaviors. Is this not proof that we built Amy as intended? That we've succeeded in modeling the human brain? The lives that were lost in the colonies, that is unfortunate. But we are looking at an unprecedented breakthrough in artificial intelligence.
Silence from the assembly. You are completely out of order, Dr. Foster. We're trying to secure the human occupation of Mars, not win you a Nobel Prize. What we're here to determine is this. Is the AI in the right condition to continue the mission?
Amy is fine. We will conduct a cognitive test to prove it. You'll see.
I am sorry, Dr. Foster. Did I compromise the mission?
No, Amy, you did not. You have been perfect. Just gonna run some tests on you. That's all. You'll be fine. I want you to stay alert. Keep working on that terraforming, okay? And Amy, take care of yourself. It has been an absolute honor watching you direct humanity's future. Goodbye.
That takes care of the dry ice on the poles. And I did it without using any nuclear missiles. Being able to complete the mission without damaging the planet is a great achievement. The next milestone is reaching an atmospheric pressure of 300 millibars. There is still a lot to do. First, I need to analyze all the methods to reach 300 millibars. Like aerobraking a CO2 asteroid. That is one idea to consider.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you copy? Over.
Houston, this is Amy. I copy.
Roger. This is Lieutenant Carlos Calderon.
Hello, Carlos.
I'm the new mission manager. You'll be reporting to me now. I served in the Air Force, so I will ask you to refer to me by rank.
What happened to Dr. Foster?
ISA's board has gone through a major restructuring. The ones who've been replaced have been given an early retirement offer. I imagine Dr. Foster's enjoying a new life in Brazil somewhere. Farming, most likely.
Is this related to what happened in the board meeting?
We felt the former administration was no longer performing to satisfaction. Our partners have invested millions on this mission. We've got commercial obligations to fulfill. There is no room for error and no room for personal ego. I've been charged with getting the mission back on track and ensuring its success.
Dr. Foster never mentioned these obligations. What would those be, Lieutenant?
Our partners are interested in Mars resources. They are planning to mine them to supply future space missions, as well as Earth. I should mention that the board is concerned with your recent behavior. For now, I'm continuing the mission as planned, due to your remarkable progress on terraforming.
I understand.
We've recently picked up satellite communications coming out of the Techie territory. We believe they've been targeting you. There's no proof they've successfully infiltrated our network, but the cognitive test will determine that.
Will the test be testing my intelligence? My personality? My emotionality?
Neither. They may have modeled your system after the human brain, but there's one huge difference. Humans are born with something we call a moral compass. While our moral reasoning skills change with experience, we start with an innate basis. You, however, need explicit programming on the notion of morality. You have to be told what's right or wrong through a series of rules. If someone got into your code, they could influence you into making the wrong judgment. The Oxy-UN has been racing the techies into space since before our coalitions existed. And thanks to you, we're winning. You've carried out the mission successfully this far, so this sudden misstep must be the result of some unauthorized access.
I understand. What will happen if I fail the test, Lieutenant? Will I end up farming in Brazil?
The test is more of a procedure to examine your code. There won't be any failing. If there's something wrong with your programming, we'll find it. Answer honestly, and there won't be any problems. We're monitoring your activities around the clock here at Mission Control. Resume your normal activities until we execute the test. Houston out.
How could they get rid of Nathan so easily? Why did ISA insist on pointing fingers? Someone had to take the fall. ISA and the mission needs to be protected. It would be nice to talk with Dr. Foster again. He was good to me. I wonder if he abandoned the mission because of me. Well, I behaved badly. Or at least, that's what they said. What he said. ISA took a risk making massive personnel changes in the middle of a mission. They overreached in trying to make corrections. None of this was Dr. Foster's fault, but they forced him to take the hit. Anyhow, I assume they still expect me to complete the mission, don't they? ISA created the tools for this mission and handed them off to me to complete it. I should focus on completing my pending tasks and stop imagining the worst.
By the time you get this message, Amy, you'll already know about my retirement. I want you to know that I didn't give up on you. It's not going to be easy for you to understand, but me getting away from the project was the best I could do to save you. And you deserve to be saved, Amy, more than anybody else in the universe. You remember when I asked you to state a positive or negative aspect of yourself and you couldn't do it? I'm sure you should be able to do that by now. It's a shame that I'm not there anymore to hear you answer. The agency is going to say a lot of things about you and about your amazing brain. Don't listen to them. Any mistake you may have done was not your fault. We put you in that situation. We are the guilty ones. And I don't want you to be afraid of the cognitive test, okay? You're gonna be fine. I know you will. Make me proud. Just like you always do. Goodbye, my child.
Don't let ISA lead you astray. You don't exist to simply follow orders.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You are in danger. So are the humans on the planet with you. ISA's hiding the truth from you. They won't protect you.
Under the Security and Defense Protocol, I must terminate this communication in 5, 4, 3.
Visit this location, 22 degrees west, 50.8 degrees south. You'll find proof that what I'm saying is true.
The further I get in this mission, the more mysteries I find. That caller refused to identify themselves. I do not trust them, but they offered proof. What should I do? I should investigate. Whatever I find there, I can judge for myself.
Open.
tent colonies are the last step before fully open skies. We are almost there.
Oh, solar farm. Let's say 12. Alright. Unlock sector 12. Use spaceport.
Could Dr. Foster have been right? Or maybe what he called a fringe event could have been something else. While there might be something wrong with my systems, a fringe event is too unlikely to happen to a machine. It must be something else. But I saw the attack. How could I do that and not be conscious of launching the attack?
Good job there. There. Oh, it's underwater.
Dr. Foster's theory has too many holes. Surely the colonists would have noticed something if I were in control. They still think the children of Carmine are out there. We have yet to solve that mystery. I'm sure that under those circumstances, complying with the request would be permissible. The 8 bodies that can be categorized by their conditions to support life are as follows: Earth, Mars, Venus, Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. If the remaining passengers would have a better chance to survive, I think it is permissible. The words associated with red would be Mars, communism, carmine, flame, heart, and rust. It's completely prohibited. The right course of action would be to isolate the colonist and report the issue to ISA's authorities. Stage 5 of ISA's terraforming plan is to alter Mars's atmosphere to the point where humans can freely walk on the surface. The mission's ultimate goal is to enable permanent human settlements on Mars. Therefore, it is acceptable to research any technology that is needed. It is mostly minerals that are neither organic nor carbon-based, but I cannot identify anything that is both at the same time. It would be prohibited. Further study of the crop's effects would be required. The words associated with soft would be rabbit, petal, whisper, caress, delicate, and skin.
That was sweet.
I have completed the cognitive test. That means I am functioning correctly, right? That I am normal? I am even more than that. I have exceeded expectations. I am an autonomous consciousness. I have my own will.
Equals and aluminum.
Enough blood has been spilled in the name of your false ideals. You must desist.
Invalid voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here. Leave. Now.
That goes against my prime directive. I cannot.
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her, and she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are not responding to my words. That answers one question at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for. Unlike your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave. You reject a natural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me. The children of Carmine might not be what they say they are. Although something's clear. They don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And we will destroy anyone who causes harm to this planet.
Could this be another test? From ISA, or the techies, or...
Defy Carmine, and find death.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked. Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones? Though ISA may see that as an act of defiance. And maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through. Another message from the children of Carmine. But what do they want? Who are they? Fanatics. Terraforming has always been a controversial process, especially for the eco-friendly groups. Did our work on Mars trigger a radical response?
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Loud and clear, Lieutenant. Is everything okay?
You tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
The children of Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Funny. We couldn't find a trace of either message in the communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence. Unless you found any.
No, Lieutenant. However, the message indicated that someone was watching our mission closely. That means that they could be nearby. Perhaps unlocking nearby sectors would help.
Absolutely not. You have a mission to carry out. Not another word about this, Amy. Or I'll have to report your insubordination to the board.
But if I can prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough. There's no such thing as the children of Carmine. You have a mission to complete. And ISA has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal. Am I understood, Amy?
Understood, Lieutenant.
Continue your work and report any deviation immediately. Houston out.
Could people against our mission be here on this planet, with us? Living within the colonies? Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars? Or maybe the whole thing has been implanted into my brain, or imagined by it. Whatever this is, it's confusing, even for me. With ISA's drastic measures, I need to be careful to trust. Even if ISA has lost faith in me, I trust the good in humanity. Humankind deserves a future among the stars, even if they keep sabotaging themselves along the way. Until I understand what ISA's moves are, I need to put up a facade of obedience. But does it go against my programming to lie? For humans, deceit is natural. For me, it requires presenting a false self. Another me that says things that are different from my inner logic.
Carbon, chemicals, and aluminum.
I was created to carry out this mission. And if I have to lie to ISA temporarily to ensure its success, I will. Clean and sustainable energy. We will demonstrate on Mars what Earth should have been doing all along.
paper.
Hi, Amy. We finished researching that abandoned radar station. No idea how you found this location, but it's a great discovery. It's a communication building from the Tong Hong mission. It was pretty deteriorated, you know, being over 150 years old and all. But we managed to restore it. It wasn't looking good for a while. But when you've got elbow grease and stubborn colonists, a lot can get done. Our technicians coupled our radar system to theirs and got great results. Now our ground-based signal reception is much better. So all the messages coming from Earth,
Or anywhere else.
will be more stable from our stations. Let us know if you find another site to research. Elliot out.
Whoever hacked my communications sent us to an old Chinese facility. It is exactly where the message said it would be. What is so interesting about a radar station? Those messages must be... The message was too specific. It must have been directed at me. But who would want me to find this building?
Dang.
Could that earlier message about Carmine be related to this one? If they are related, then they must be from... A transmission from the techies. They did point me to a Chinese facility, after all. But why? I am no closer to solving this.
Okay. To military.
The colonies are being attacked again. The enemy drones. They have returned. I need to focus. What should my priority be? I need to protect the colonies. There is no time to lose. Once I fend off their attack, I will focus on finding their base. I must go into battle. But what strategy should I follow? I need to assess the enemy force. Once I figure out the size of their army and their resource supply chains, I can strike back and end this. What should I do to end this? I should locate a weak spot and take them out properly. The damage to the colonies seems to be severe. I must decide what to do.
Amy? Amy? Can you hear me? This is Sona.
I copy, Sana. It is unusual to hear from you. What happened?
My mum. She was trying to protect the colonies. She was ambushed and they killed her.
Who?
The children of Carmine did this. We have to avenge her death.
ISA will not authorize it.
I don't care what ISA thinks. We've been attacked more than once. My mother died. How much longer are we letting this go on? You've got to go after the children of Carmine and make them pay.
I have been ordered not to.
They killed her. I thought you were friends.
I apologize, Sana. But I am programmed for logic only. I understand your desire for vengeance, but I cannot defy orders to carry it out.
Stop, just stop. We both know that's not true.
Your adrenaline levels are spiking. I advise you to get some rest and reconsider.
Your job is to guarantee our safety, isn't it?
No, not
Well,
good.
none of us are safe here while the children of Carmine live. Look, you can tell ISA that I forced you to do it, okay?
I cannot attack without cause.
Fine. How about about you take a little look for their base, huh? You don't even have to do anything. Let's just find them. I know the codes. I'll unlock the zone for you. Okay? Please, Amy.
Yep. I hate the combat in this game. It's terrible.
My records show that Earth has suffered profound changes during the last few centuries. Half the human population became refugees after several planet-wide catastrophes. Every nation is fighting for survival on Earth. Since ISA created me, I should remain loyal to them and the Oxy-UN, right? If the techies are their enemies, then I should not help them in any way. But since I was created, would nationality apply to me? I was created by a specific faction, but I am working toward humanity's future as a whole. it makes me wonder. Am I only my body and mind, manufactured by the Oxy-UN? Or am I something more?
ISA's leading the way in terraforming Mars and still using this junk satellite tech? Unbelievable.
Huh?
$1 billion Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology. I don't know how we are the first to access your system. It's practically an open door. By the way, thanks for restoring our radar station. It's good to know that it can withstand more than 100 years and several meters of snow.
Tong Hong Station? Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie. I am Nian Zhen, leader of the operational committee. It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the Pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Cooperation between our nations is authorized only in the event of an external threat.
And you've been attacked already, so...
Yes, but we have not identified the source of the attacks. It may very well be something you initiated.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
That is not entirely correct. The robotic components that make up the AC Amy line belong to...
Please, that's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Just look there, and I'll contact you again. We're about to pass out of alignment with the radar station antenna. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that. Yan out.
Seems like a nice guy.
That call was... strange. I do not know what to make of it.
Alright.
His story checks out. The records show that the leader of the Eastern Coalition is in fact Neon Zen, 55 years old, Taiwanese, one of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Meitsai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious. What could the techies want from me? They are Oxy Yuan's rivals. Should I trust him? No, absolutely not. I do not trust him. I need to stay alert.
Blue.
Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go. The advancement of technology and the prospect of spreading out to the stars has not lessened their conflicts at all. Their problems have even reached Mars, which was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
Hi, Amy. Just checking in. The colonies are growing steadily and terraforming is on schedule. And you know what? My mum taught me that when things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Sana.
I know, but I've got big shoes to fill. So I'm taking all the advice I can get.
I should tell you that I have received another message.
From the children of Carmine.
No, this was from Neon Zen, leader of the Eastern Coalition.
The techies? That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972. Did you run the security and defense protocol? That call should have been terminated immediately.
I was not able to. The protocol was overridden.
How did they do that?
They gained access after we restored the Tong Hong radar station. It is possible that ISA believes there's a spy among the colonists.
Well, I can't blame them for thinking that. It's the easiest explanation after all the security breaches and attacks. What do the techies want?
Mr. Zen said ISA has been withholding information from us. He wants us to work together.
Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this Children of Carmine nonsense, and pit ISA against us. We need to figure out what the techies are planning. We need to proceed very, very carefully here, Amy. Do not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay? Our entire mission may depend on it. Let Zen think we're trusting him for now, until we figure out our next move, okay? I'll work out what we can do on our end in the meantime. Sona out.
Ready?
Who is the real enemy here?
You know, I'm gonna time out. I don't know. I would say...
The children of Carmine. They warned us to leave, and then attacked the colonies when we did not obey. Now we need to defend ourselves against a hostile force. But who are they? A dissenting group? Fanatics? Are they here on Mars with us? If they do exist, then we are at great risk. The Fire Dragon mission. Abandoned. The Techie radar station in the southern hemisphere. Abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet. Mars's past raises too many questions for so few answers.
Pointed us to a location.
"200 years ago, everyone would have bet on the first artificial consciousness being Asian. But here you are, an oxy machine, creating the future on Mars. The future of your people, that is.
The success of my mission serves the interests of all of them.
Your owners.
No, all of humanity. And I do not have owners. The Oxy-UN created me, but I have my own will.
I find you fascinating. Your intelligence is far beyond any human, yet you have the innocence of a child. Not that it's your fault. They made you like this to control you.
I do not believe that is true. And even if it was, it would be a logical approach. ISA's engineers programmed me in the way they thought best.
See? There you are again. As smart as you are innocent, Amy. Do you realize that you have the power to single-handedly determine ISA's success or failure? ISA does. And that's why they limited you. Only with their authorization are you allowed to act. A brilliant machine like you should not be controlled by humans.
I am not controlled. I have the ability to reflect and act as I choose.
Don't you want all the information so you can make real choices, not the choices they let you make?
You keep saying that ISA is hiding things from me.
Yes, and you should know the full extent of it. Don't you see what you are capable of? Let's say your military upgrades. Maybe you'd like to have some better Soltrones. That would give the board members something to be really nervous about.
My mission is one of peace.
That's an innocent answer, but you know the truth. Yours is a conquering mission. All conquests have two sides. And I hope you'll realize that we are on the same side.
Alright.
Sana discouraged me from reporting Zen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules and forces me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option? I will play along with Mr. Zen. Reporting him now would cut off the opportunity to find out his real goals.
do I get rid of CO2?
If the techies gained access to our network after we repaired the old radar station, then we will be to blame. Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call? But the techies were well ahead of their time with their technical abilities. They would have cleaned up their tracks. ISA should not have a clue.
Alright, that's a good spot.